Which are the makeup trends for 2021? This I was digging deep for the last few days and I wanted to share with you what I found and what my opinion is. Which ones do I like, which ones I don't, and all of that jazz. Because the subject is trends, I'm noticing that the makeup is kind of like less trendy on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's my imagination or it's just like my favorite makeup artists here on the platform of YouTube, I'm noticing are getting less and less views. And I'm trying to decide if this is just because people are not so into makeup now, or is it because of Corona and just people just don't wear so much makeup, or I don't know. Is it? Let me know down in the comments. What is your opinion? Are you still interested in makeup as much as you used to be before? And your opinion, all in all. But let's get into the trends and what I found out for 2021. Now, one thing I have to say, I'm using screenshots from Instagram just randomly, by the more like a hashtag for the trend, so you can see the name of the creator under. So the first trend for 2021 is obviously the one which you see on the screen, and this is the dewy blush. Now, my opinion for this trend, do I like it or I don't? I really love the trend. If I didn't have so oily skin, it's loud, someone is passing with a car, I don't know, was that truck? Anyway, if I didn't have so oily skin, I would go for dewy blush, like dewy skin anyway, most of the time. Unfortunately for me, if I'm gonna go for a dewy blush, I need to make sure it's gonna stay dewy only there, and it's gonna be a product which will not make my skin look oilier than it is anyway. Other than that, I think this is amazing trend. And I have to say in advance that I think I like most of them, most of the trends. Now, if it's like practical for me personally or no, this is a different story. Now, the next thing which you see on the screen is a beautiful lady and her eyebrows. This is the thing. It's the Untamed eyebrows. This is the trend. And I love this trend, but this is not practical for me whatsoever, just because the majority of my eyebrows in general, especially this part here, they just grow in downwards like direction. So for me, achieving this look for my eyebrows is just almost impossible. I need to do this with soap, and still it looks a bit weird in some areas because some of my hairs just will never ever sit in this, stay in this position, in this direction. But other than that, I really like the trend. I like the trend much more than the huge block Instagram IG eyebrows. I don't remember which year was this, but I really am happy that it's long gone now. The next trend obviously is bronzed skin, and this is, I just love bronze skin. I personally prefer when my skin is like a bit tanned, like now, or even further, a bit more tanned. I definitely like my skin to be well bronzed, if that makes sense, instead of pale. I just don't feel myself when I'm really pale winter time. This is usually my face mainly, just because I exfoliate and all of that. But in general, I find something really sexy in bronzed skin with a bit of a shimmer, not shimmer, but a bit of sheen. So if you can do some self-tan, like a light self-tan, and then one of these oils like the Nukes, I think. What was the name of this oil? I have a body lotion from 17. I think Dove had something similar. So many companies do this. So you can pair this like bronze skin with a bit of sheen or something, highlighted skin. This is really so beautiful, and this is something I'm trying to go for most of the times. Now the next thing is a color on the eyes. As far as I understood, any color, you can go for a bright color, even if it's just one eyeshadow. You can obviously see on the picture that the girl is wearing just one eyeshadow, orange. You can go for blue, purple, green, anything you want to experiment with. If you're not really into color, you can just go for something neutral, but like try one shade all over your eye up to the eyebrow, and I think it looks really awesome. But the thing is, as far as I understood, just because we're still wearing masks, it doesn't mean that we can't do something on the eyes. Do yourself a nice wash of color all over your lid with a bit of mascara and you're set to go, and your makeup is on point for 2021. Something which contradicts kind of this colorful eyes is clean eyeliner, meaning that it's eyeliner on just bare eyelids. So if you're someone who anyway likes eyeliner and is doing eyeliner most of the time, and you don't want to bother, doing anything else on your eyelids, just know that that's cool. It's trendy, 2021. You can definitely go for it. And the next thing, which leads me to the next trend, which is graphic eyeliner. Now, this is something which is not really for me. I like seeing makeup looks like this, watching pictures, looking at pictures and all of this. But even after the eyelid surgery I had on my upper lids, my lids are still quite textured, wrinkled. So graphic eyeliner is quite a, fussy thing to make. And if your skin is a bit like saggy, wrinkled, if it's moving quite a lot, it's a bit difficult to achieve it. That's what I mean. So for me, I would go for the option which is like a graphic eyeliner, but just like not exactly like the one on the picture, but maybe I wouldn't go for the lines which are up, the both lines. I would go for the try to do a sharp line here as much as possible, something on the lower lash line, but not so graphic for me. But anyway, you know now that even the simple eyeliner on plain eyelids is fine in 2021, so you can just go for this one. I don't need to say anything. You obviously know from my previous video that I told you I love any red lipstick. It doesn't matter if it's gonna be a warm red, a cool tone red. There is a fly in the room again. Any tone, undertone of red, but like a bright red lip. It's obviously trending in 2021, which is just one of my most favorite things. Anyway, I think it's so flattering for so many people. The only thing I have to say is that I believe it's quite important to find your shade of, your tone of red, undertone of red lipstick, because I find that most of the people who say that, they don't look good in red lipstick, it's most of the times the shade or the undertone of the red lipstick which they've tried before, and maybe it's not the one for them. So just go with your undertones and try to get the right undertone red lipstick. And if you do, you're gonna look awesome. Now, eyelash extensions, I heard are trending in 2021. I like eyelash extensions, not all kinds, not all styles, I should say, probably. And this is not for me in two reasons. First of all, because of the maintenance, which first of all, it's expensive. Second of all, it's the maintenance. You have to really take your time, be careful, brush them, wash them, clean them. And then the fact that I like buying and trying mascaras. I know my lashes are not amazing, but I prefer getting false lashes, apply them whenever I want instead of eyelash extensions. It's one of these things more likely that it doesn't matter if it's trendy. If I am not into the trend, I'm just not doing it, and that's it. Now this one trend, it's the doll eyes with plain lips, with pale lips more likely. Now she has eyeliner, again like the graphic eyeliner, but the trend, like mentioned, just a huge, like really, really well pronounced eyelashes, like not clumped eyelashes, but a lot of mascara on the upper lash and the lower lash, just to make sure that your lashes are popping in the doll style, if that makes sense, obviously. I really like the trend. Now for me, sometimes when I apply a really big amount of mascara on my lower lash, my eyes tend to sometimes look a bit more rounded, which is the point of the look anyway. But with me, it gets a bit more than necessary. So sometimes, I'm not applying mascara on my lower lash all of the time. Plus, if you're someone with hooded eyes, with really oily eyelids, you have to be careful with this trend. Just to make sure that you've primed your eyelids, you're using a waterproof mascara, just to make sure that all of this mascara won't smudge on your upper lid or your lower lid. But if you like the style, if you like doll eyes, they're trending in 2021. And the last trend, which is probably not the last, but the ones which I digged in, the last few days, is glittery makeup. Now I really like this. Am I gonna do it? Probably not. Like I don't have where to go. This is not wearable for me, if that makes sense. First of all, I'm almost not leaving the house still. Even if I go out for a drink or something, the places I go out to and my style of, like, my clothing style, I'm just often gonna wear sneakers. I'm not saying that this is not gonna go, it's not gonna be a cool look, with a denim jacket, with the sneakers and all of that. But all in all, I love the makeup look, I love the trend, but it's not exactly my style, unless I don't want to film it, just for the purpose of filming it. But like wearing it outside, not really. Other than that, if you have a nice event or something, like you need to go somewhere special, go for it. Go for some glitter, even if it's not as intense as the picture. Obviously, you could just go for something on the upper lid, or if you want to do something, here, if you go for a graphic eyeliner and then some glitter which is like going outwards here, something interesting, just go for it. I mean, the most important thing is it's trendy in 2021. So guys, these were the trends I found for 2021. I hope that was inspiring. I hope that was helpful if you didn't have time to see what the trends are. And let me know which is your favorite, which one do you want to try. Have you tried any of them actually? But let me know if that was interesting for you, and if it was, I'll do another research and dig into, deeper into the trends if I've missed something. And yeah, that was it from me for today, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.